Hello, and a very warm welcome to my channel. Tonight, we give you a piece of breaking news. Kate Middleton warned Prince Harry not to rush into marrying Diva Meghan Markle. As we know recently, Royals at War, a book from investigative journalists Dylan Howard and Andy Tillett, is very hot as they revealed many details about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And today, we can add a rumor from this book. That is, the royal family was so concerned about Prince Harry rushing into marriage with Meghan Markle that even his sister-in-law Kate Middleton took him aside to warn him. In Royals at War, published today on Kindle, it claims Kate urged Prince Harry to take things slowly because it would take time, care, and attention for Meghan to integrate with the family. The Duke of Sussex, who married the former American actress in May 2018, enjoyed a close relationship with the Duchess of Cambridge, who he referred to as the big sister I never had. However, his relationship with Kate and his brother Prince William remains fractured after he relocated to Los Angeles with his wife and their son Archie I amid an apparent feud with his brother and rumors that Kate and Meghan did not get on. Here, we reveal the shocking claims made in the book, including reports that part of the reason for the rift between the brothers was Harry's lavish spending in the wake of his wedding. He reportedly forked out more than 6,000 euros within months for acupuncture as part of a health drive, and enjoyed a baby moon with the Duchess of Sussex at Heckfield Place, a luxury spa in Hampshire. The 3-night stay is said to have cost up to 33,000 euros. Seems to me that both Harry and Meghan are as stubborn as each other, won't listen to advice nor reason. They know everything. They keep making mistakes after mistake because they won't be told. They are both always right and both always demanding and greedy. Oh, and both as woke as pair as you'll ever find. A match of egos made in heaven. Meanwhile, Prince William had concerns over Prince Harry's romance with Meghan Markle, and the Duchess of Cambridge warned he should take things slowly. Prince William apparently had concerns over Prince Harry's romance with Meghan Markle and took his brother aside to ask, is she the right one? Shortly after meeting her, according to insiders. Royals at War says the well-intentioned intervention didn't go down well with the Duke of Sussex, who took it as a deliberate slight. The authors suggest Prince Harry was drawn to his future wife's confidence, commitment, drive, and ambition, because subconsciously he was seeking a figure to replace the mother so cruelly torn from him at a vulnerable age. But while he was quickly smitten after first dating Meghan in 2016, his sister-in-law Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, urged him to take things slowly. She gently reminded him that he was dating someone with a completely different life, past, and career, and it would take time, care, and attention for them to integrate. The authors write. But the concerns resulted in Prince Harry becoming convinced that the royal family and even palace aides were against him and his new partner. Kate has her head screwed on. She understands the British way of life, how the royal family operates and respects its place in our society and its protocol. She was well placed to see this woman was unsuitable in so many ways, not the least of which was her desire to raise her profile for political purposes. Fortunately, William was the firstborn and also has his head screwed on. Meanwhile, Harry was targeted. Since he met her, he has not stopped spending on her and her demands. He has become sullen and dour, looks unhappy, and his eyes are vacant. The guy was a sitting duck, but then nobody could have anticipated how easy it was for her to take control of him, and that she has done so with ruthless, indecent haste. He has turned on all of his family and friends he loved and cherished, including his army career. So sad to see, but only Harry can break free and return to normal and himself. Nobody can do it for him. With Meghan, she is living in a fantasy world. While Harry may be wealthy, he does not have an endless supply of money, and neither does the Bank of Daddy or the royal purse where they were getting their money from. It seems like Harry doesn't know how to manage money, and Meghan is trying to live well beyond their means. With the way she burns through money, they will end up filing bankruptcy before 2020 is finished. The truth always comes out. It was noted here during her pregnancy just how much she was spending on clothes. $100,000 on an evening gown she wore for a few hours, and no doubt will never wear again. Anyone getting the feeling from all the information in this book the Sussexes jumped before they were pushed back to being minor royals, as they were fast becoming an embarrassment. Indeed, CCN.com also reports, Meghan Markle is a diva, not a social justice feminist icon. The song may be 10 years old, but when Countess Luann released Money Can't Buy You Class, we're sure it was with the likes of Meghan Markle in mind. Don't get me wrong, since hooking up with Prince Harry, the Duchess of Difficult is undoubtedly trying to prove Countess Luann wrong at every turn. According to the new book, Royals at War, by investigative journalists Dylan Howard and Andy Tillett, Meghan Markle knew how to spend money. Now she had a British prince on her arm, she had the actual money to go with the knowledge. It should be remembered that the Queen herself, reportedly worth billions, is known for her frugality and modesty when it comes to spending. According to news.com.au, this is a woman who still begins her day by emptying breakfast cereal into a bowl from a Tupperware container. The royal family as a whole, despite their vast wealth, aren't really known for spending aside from the odd royal wedding or birthday bash. While the royals are low-key, those of us who know anything about Meghan Markle knew this wouldn't be the case with her, and she didn't take long in proving us correct. According to Royals at War, Meghan didn't hold back from spending during her pregnancy. News.com.au reports Meghan had sessions with a celebrity acupuncturist. The parents-to-be had a 12-week course of numerology readings costing $4,015 and enjoyed a luxe baby moon, which reportedly came with a $59,100 price tag. Prince Harry's motto of what Meghan wants, Meghan gets suddenly becomes all too real when you read those figures, doesn't it? What Meghan wants is access to royal cash, plain and simple. According to Royals at War, it was Meghan's maternity wardrobe, or wardrobes, that drew gasps of horror from notoriously frugal royals. Meghan Markle reportedly spent a whopping $525,000 on clothes alone in 2018, not including her wedding dress. This is many times more than any other royal woman in Europe. In contrast, Kate Middleton, who is exactly shopping at Primark, spent $87,000 in the same period. Now I'd argue that over $80,000 on clothes is excessive, highlighting the difference between the world the royals live in compared to a regular person. But $525,000 is obscene. This is the woman who we're supposed to buy as a social justice campaigner? Seriously? I'm sorry, but much of what I've seen from Meghan Markle since she joined the royal family reeks of classic gold digger. I hate saying that about any woman, but in this instance, the evidence doesn't lie. Hilariously, her fans consider her to be some sort of social justice feminist icon. She essentially married into money and is trying to use her husband's family name as leverage to create a career for herself. Meghan Markle is an anti-feminist. Her reported actions, if true, do nothing to further the cause of women. It doesn't take much to marry into money and rely on your husband and his family to support you. Many women have been doing that for centuries. Meghan Markle doesn't even come close to proper feminist icons such as Rosa Parks, Margaret Hamilton, and Jean Manford, although I'm sure she believes she cut from the same cloth. Money can buy you a lot of things, but it can't buy you class or respect. However, an anonymous expert blamed Harry. She told, Harry seems to have all of his mother's very worst characteristics and is guilty of repeating her worst misjudgments. Married in haste to someone he had barely had time to get to know. Refusal to listen to wise advice from those who know better and have more experience. Rows with siblings. Empty friendships with celebrities who are users for status. An overwhelming sense of victimhood and self-pity instead of appreciating all the good fortune of their own life. And a toxic relationship with the media that involves him using it for his own ends. And then crying poor me when it goes belly up. That's his only excuse. Heaven knows where she learned her diva behavior. She continues, I can believe it. That will be part of what caused the rift, but not all of it. There are so many different elements that you have to consider. What angers me is how Harry and his wife have the nerve to consider themselves one of us when they live the lifestyle that they do, while we get stuck with the bill. They're as much like one of us as a gorilla is to a giraffe. They will never be anything like us. All Harry is one of the biggest hypocrites in the royal family line. He's a used car salesman and his wife is just a money grubber who thinks that everyone else is beneath her, that she's too good to be seen with us. When I see her, I keep getting flashbacks of Marie Antoinette saying, "Let them eat cake." The fact is, she isn't so special herself. If she was, she wouldn't have needed to marry Harry, so he could carry her into the ranks of high society. That's all she's done. She's used him and us, and he's let her. And you? What do you think about this reveal? Please let me know in the comment section below and we can discuss. If you see my video useful, remember to like and share for anyone you think is interested. Also, subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel version 2 to get more news from the royal family by our team. Now have a nice day and see you in the next video.
Duchess Kate Middleton rang Harry's wake-up. He's blinded by stupid decisions. Listen to Meghan from beginning to end. One day, he will be declared bankrupt, not a penny. Meghan took away the quality in Harry's body, draining his energy and mind. He has a downcast face, his mental health collapses.